Yo, what's up, Soul Tribe Collective? It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Back to drop another message, and it's somewhat of a download. But like, share, follow, hit that notification bell and that subscribe button. Select the all option when you are choosing a notification so that you get all of the notifications every time I upload, all right? I would like to just give some thanks to my dad, God, and all the angels and guardian angels and archangels that surround us, collective, because people are just fucking brutal. I'm a little upset right now. I'm just I'm keeping it 100. I'm not very happy. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed in people. You know what I'm saying? Because what's up, baby? And I thank you, new subscribers. Let me just get it out of the way. Not just get out of the way like that, but thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, current subscribers and OGs. Thank you, spirit guides, spirit teams. I love you very much. And BMT 2.0 Tarot. Always, you know this. You're my motherfucker. And also law enforcement, thank you. And anybody in the justice system that is working for the collective and the rest of us, me and the collective. And yeah, some changes are being made. So let's just get to this message. So, you know, growing up and as an adult, I used to be around a lot of people, and I had a lot of friends, people I thought were friends and or family. I just loved being around people. I used to be a horrible drunk. I really did. I used to drink all the time, to the point of that would destroy my motivation, opportunities for me, relationships. You know, it was because that's what it does. It's a spirit, especially when you're drunk. If you're drunk, it is a spirit of woe is me. Everything's about me. You know what I'm saying? About my issues, my depression, and there's no healing being done. It just deteriorates your light, your spirit, your aura. And it sends out that vibration to people that you ain't never gonna be shit. So, you know, I've already forgiven myself for that. I've already grown past that, like heavily grown past that, like a long time ago type shit. So when I see people now and they're like, oh, remember you used to get fucked up, you still drink? I'm like, these motherfuckers, bitch, you already know I don't drink like that no more. But I don't even get mad at people no more, because what I realize is that, you know, these are the same people that don't want you to, that never wanted you to go anywhere past where they last saw you, because they don't want you to pass them. That's the truth, Ruth. I don't run into people and go, do you remember when you used to do all this horrible shit? No, I don't do that. I'm glad to see that you don't do that shit no more. And how can I help you? And if the conversation goes there, you know, what can I do to make sure that you don't? But, you know, I understand now that, you know, I know what people say about me, you know, especially people that I've known or people that I don't talk to anymore. You know, they say I'm disloyal, unreliable, lazy, naive, unmotivated. And at periods of my life, yes, I was. I was never disloyal to people. I was disloyal to myself. Yeah. I was unreliable a lot of times. Yeah, I've been very unreliable. And, you know, those are things that I've worked on and still working on. You know, it's, you know, lazy. Hell yeah, sometimes I'm lazy motherfucker. Shit. You know, I was very lazy about my future. I was very lazy about putting in the work to get the things that I desired. Right? Naive, yeah, well, that's fine. Naive is not a bad thing. It's just something that you might need to work on. You know, the whole goal of being, there are some things, fuck it. There are some things I do want to be naive about. I don't need to know. I don't need to be all these. I'm naive because I'm not a fucking, you know, I'm not out here a street hustler, or I'm not a fucking serial cheater. I don't use mind tricks and manipulation to fuck people over. Yeah, I don't do that. And I'm motivated, definitely. Hell yeah. Unmotivated. I've been that a lot of my entire fucking life. I was heavily motivated towards things that weren't for my forward movement. 411 on the clock, as I said that, I'm dropping some knowledge. Info. So now what I want to say is this. To anybody out there that has known me my entire life, or an extended period of time, that I was around for years upon years. I mean, and I'm 26 years old, so I've been around these people over 27 years. I've known these people my entire lives, most of them anyway. How could you really be around somebody that was disloyal, unreliable, lazy, naive, unmotivated, a whore, a cheater, a thief, a liar? How could you be around somebody like, and that's one thing I ain't never been, as a thief or a fucking liar. So let's get that straight. My karmic mother, who probably hates my guts right now, will say Dwayne Boundary is not a liar, which is why, or a thief, which is why it was very easy for people to get certain things past me, because I just was never really, I got caught stealing when I was a kid, and that was it. And I don't believe in lying because I don't like to make up lies to cover up other lies. Now, will I lie to a motherfucker I don't like when they say, where you at? Yeah, I'll tell them somewhere else. Go, why, you trying to kill me? Or if I don't want to have to be I don't want to be an asshole to get off the phone with somebody. Yeah, I gotta take this call. Let me call you back. I mean, I really ain't got no call. Those are little white lies, still lies, but they're not lies that are detrimental to somebody's forward movement. They're not about manipulation. It's about protecting my energy, and that's the way I'm gonna say it. Okay. So, but how could you really be around somebody all that time if they were such all these different things? And we all have free will to do things the way that we see fit, or the way that God has ordered us to do them, or maybe against that. There's a duality. When there's a yin, there's a yang. When there's a yes, there's a no. Where there's a bitch ass friend, there's a very loyal fucking friend. You feel me? But again, I don't spin the block on people like that. I just don't. If we're not friends anymore, I'm not finna sit around and bash you and talk about you and say all these horrible things about you all of a sudden. Now, in a relationship, hell yeah, I've talked a lot of shit about people I was with, but I did it while we was together. Shit, into their face. So it's not as I don't go on these campaigns to bash people because they're not around anymore. They didn't do something I didn't want them. All this other. I don't do all that shit. Now, if a motherfucker comes for me, I'm gonna come back for your ass, and that clap back is gonna be hard as fuck because I'm telling the truth. I'm not throwing shit. I'm throwing the shit back at you, except it's gonna be some real shit. You just throwing fake shit, and that's just how it works. So to get back to my point, collective, you might have all these different, the moment you separate yourself from people, you will start to hear a lot of things that people will say about you, things that you didn't even know. And that's why I was kind of upset, and I was a little hurt. Then I became disappointed. Then I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. Because what I realized is this. Most of the people that I was friends with that I am not friends with anymore, while I was supposedly all these different things, I was always the person that they called for advice, to fix things, to have fun with, to hang out with, to feel comfortable around, to support their bullshit or support their great ideas. They always came to me for things. Whether it wasn't always money, but it was all a myriad of things, a lot of different fucking things. And I to them as well. I was just kind of felt like we're community. You know what I'm saying? These are my friends. These are family. This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other out when we need the help. Do you know when that stopped? The moment I disagreed with them about me. Or I didn't do something they wanted me to do. Because I was just a yes person. I would go along with just about anything, so long as it wasn't gonna have us thrown in jail. And a lot of times I went with it, even though I knew there was a possibility it would. But I was always down for my friends, no matter what. If a motherfucker ran up on them, I was there to fight. If a motherfucker said some crazy shit, I was there to cuss a bitch out. If a person asked me to ride out of town with them somewhere, I'd call off work. Hell yeah, I'll go with you. What we gonna do? That was just me, because I love my friends just that much. And to hear that they would say all these different things about me now is perplexing. And that's why I'm not upset anymore. Because now I realize that although we have free will to do what we do, could it possibly be that the reason why a person could have been unreliable, lazy, unmotivated, and all the rest of these things, because they just had a whole bunch of people around them that weren't there to do that for them in the first fucking place? Think about it. You got all these people around you that'll say all these different things about you, and half of which are things that, being friends or family, we should help someone achieve. But now I know why I didn't achieve most of these things with you guys. I've managed to achieve more in my life in the last year away from you motherfucking people than I did my entire fucking 43 years of this life. That's the truth, Ruth. Spiritually, and I manifested my physical. It's coming quick. This you guys know. So I guess my thing about it is this: you evil, unmotivated, unreliable, disloyal, lazy, naive, spiritually naive people that I was once friends and family with. What the fuck is your excuse? I'll tell you what it is. It's not an excuse, it's fact, it's reason. It's called karma. What you throw out comes back to you, star, sis, friend, bro, mom, dad, auntie, uncle, cousin. We can go down a long list of motherfucking people in our lives that have, in my life, let me just say that from my life, that sat around me and watched me go through some things because it benefited them. I can count to you on all the people, all the friends that I've had, all this different shit. Do you know how many people actually sat down with me and say, hey bro, what's up? What you seem a little more motivated. All right, well, let's talk. About 5, if that. So you got all these people want to sit around and talk about how I'm motivated. Yeah, because you were there, because your motivation was to fuck me over so that you can move forward and surpass me. All these different things. If it takes a village to raise a child, and everybody in the village is raising this child, let's just put it like this, and the child grows up lazy, unmotivated, a thief, a disloyal, unreliable, that's what the fucking village did that shit to them. True. That same child could be casted out the village and left to their own devices. It happens all the time. They end up being a lot better than the people in that village, because what the people in that village realize that, oh, the kid's gone now. They're happy and they're throwing parties now, but then when they look around a week later and then their houses are filthy, their kids are bad, they're not learning shit, they ain't ate shit, they all look a fucking mess, they ain't laughed in about 2, 3, 4, 5 days. They're like, damn, where's the kid? The kid's gone and ain't coming back. You might as well just say that the kid is dead. Yeah, that's what you guys wanted. So, fuck you, anybody that has anything to say about me. Because my thing is this. Again, what does that say about you? To have been around somebody all that time that was all the things that you described. Birds of a feather flock together, but the proof is in the pudding. And the proof of the pudding is this. If I was that much of a horrible person, all you bitches wouldn't be going broke or to jail or worse. So let's put some cards in it. Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. Thank you for allowing me to get that off my chest. Hopefully somebody vibes with that, because I know I'm not the only fucking person that feels like that. It's you know, and these are things set up by him downstairs, the matrix we live in, and just people just being selfish, ignorant, and self-loathing people. This is self-loathing behavior. 2:11 on the clock. What's up, Brandy and Ned? And if there's one thing, and that, like I said, do you know how many times I ended up not talking to people no more because somebody would say something about me and I defended myself? And they got like, who are you to tell me that I can't say that about you? Bitch, I'm telling you right now, you can't say that about me, not to my face. Because it's not true. And where do you get off? And then most of the time, these are people, when I looked at them and I backed up and I thought about it, these are people that don't even love themselves. Matter of fact, they love to hate themselves. Okay. Let me get some energy for this. 24/7 is what I just saw. People who love to hate themselves all the time. And you probably used to be there. Because birds of a feather flock together sometimes. Okay? It's all energy. But when you stepped up your spiritual game, when you protected your energy, and you realized that most of the time that you felt the way that you felt because you're around people who didn't want you to feel anything but hurt and pain, you're like, fuck these people. They ain't shit. But you might still be there for them. Still try to maybe push them forward, inspire them to get on a different spiritual path. They pretended because they were paid to. And now all you motherfuckers are going down and you want to blame me? Now you want to talk about me because you're the same things that you said that I was? That is insane, bitch. The Hierophant in reverse. Him downstairs. Ungodly people. Fucked up secret societies. Friend groups. Establishments. Yeah. Let me give another one for Hierophant. A Taurus could have been the main one talking shit if this resonates with you. Yeah, so now you guys are, yeah, there you go. This comes first and then this comes. So now you everything that you said. Now this is I'm believing is karma. These are wands. This is all that dark magic that you sent out. It's all coming back to you now. It's coming back. Now it's you against the magic that you sent out. Magic being gossip, lies, smear campaigns, propaganda, ruin that you sent out for somebody that didn't do a motherfucking thing to you bitches. Yeah, a person's not perfect, but he's damn sure not as imperfect as you motherfuckers describe. But this is dark magic. Now you guys are going into poverty because you did it for money any damn way. And this could be spiritual abundance. So basically people, collective, we all know this. People talk badly about you because they don't feel good about themselves. And when you are receptive to that and when they can see that it's actually working, they gain off of that because they're narcissistic vampires. But now, because you pulled your energy back, the universe said we're going to take it back to and give it back to you because they shouldn't have taken it in the first damn place. Now they are going to be not only financially bankrupt, but spiritually bankrupt. And socially bankrupt too, because after everything they said about you now, guess what's about to happen? Everything they said about you and the way it comes back, everybody's going to know what they did. So then they become everything that they said about you. That's called projection. Rewind. It's now the projection's coming back. You gotta you know how back in the day when y'all old motherfuckers used to have the camera in like a movie theater in the classroom, and remember as kids we all used to love to watch it go backwards. Yeah, that's what the fuck they're gonna have to do with everything they sent out to you. And me too. Yep. Page of Pentacles. Everything of an earthly matter is being taken back that you gained off of somebody who's a hermit because they left you guys alone and went within. So they could heal generational wounds and get to their 9 of cups. Is this 10 or 9? The 9 of cups to find joy. Yeah. Yep. And they don't take uncalculated risk anymore. They just don't. They don't want to. They don't have to. Let me get another one. Let me get another one for the 5 of Pentacles. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. I hope you guys are vibing with these messages. I hope they are really helping people. You know, this is not me venting. I can do that. I can do that on my own. I do that with God. But this is cathartic too, and it helps. And I can always journal. But these are the things that people, if somebody would have took me to the side and said, Dwayne, these are what your friends are doing to you. All of them. Not just some of them. All of them. I would have been look, this whole journey would have been a lot different. Because that one person that would have took me to the side would have obviously been somebody that cared, that was loyal, that wanted to motivate me, not for any selfish reasons. Because trust and believe, I had a lot of selfish people a lot of people that would come around me that pretended to want to motivate me. That seemed like they were trying to push me in the right direction, but they was only trying to push me in a corner to pull my motherfucking pants down. Okay, let me get one for the 5 of Pentacles. So this is me, niece or nephew, even sister, bro, dad or mom, grandma or grandpa, because we all young these days. The old motherfuckers is really young. But if you're hearing this message, then you were meant to hear it. There are people around you that don't give a fuck about you. They are just pretending. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm not pessimistic like that. My situation is not going to mirror your situation. But there's some similarities. God told me to start this channel again. I don't think people understand that. I did not come out here to be a social media star. I didn't. God said you're going to start the channel again. And I was like, and trust and believe, I was like, I recorded one episode. You can go back to the very beginning. I posted a video and it took me like at least another month and a half, maybe almost 2 months to post something different, to post something else. Because I had been so martyred, or made a victim, made a villain. I was like, man, I don't want to do that, man. I don't feel like I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of having to defend myself. And God said, no, you're going to do it because this is going to be your best way to defend yourself and other people, son. The things that have happened to you, people need to be more aware of so that it doesn't happen to them and that the right people, this is what God told me, there's going to be one person that is going to hear what you have to say and it's going to change everything. And that's what I did. So I come on here because God tells me to the messages I put out there, they're for y'all and me too. But they come from up there. So they say, man, they come from up there. So as above, so is below. Because we're all people in spirit. And up in the spirit realm, we are all working together to work so that everybody down here knows who we are up there so that we can take this fucking planet back from energy vampires, narc-ass reptilians, because all reptiles ain't bad. No, we got to stop doing that. But if you know, you know. Basically what I'm saying is that these messages are coming from us up there. They're not me. It's us up there. All of us are sending messages down here. Everybody's not tapped in the way that they're supposed to be, not as of yet. So the ones that are tapped in are getting these messages to give to you all. Us here. That's how it works. That's the truth, Ruth. Yeah. So what we have here is the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands in the reverse, who is Sweet Dick Willie. They sent Sweet Dick Willie after a star to sully her name. Yeah, this is who's talking shit. Behind the star, the healer, the Aquarius energy. He's talking behind her back because he's unhealed. She helped heal that motherfucker too. Surely did. But yep, what's at the bottom of the deck is what they didn't see is the tower. What's the tower? The secrets coming out. Yep. Strength in the secrets. Now this could be a Leo's secret. Could be. Or the secret came out that you're actually fucking stronger than they thought. Clarify the strength. Yeah, that you came prepared to fight these hoes. You didn't come to play with these bitches. And you dropped all those old partnerships as well. That's what I heard. Yep, and you stood your motherfucking ground. And said, yeah, bitch, you hit me again, I got you. I got 9 of these for you. Is that 8 or 9? 9. I got 9. I will shish kebab every last one of you motherfuckers. And they're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Yep, and because you dropped love. You're not even looking for love. See, love is behind this person. You weren't even looking for love like you used to. If you're anything like me, you were used to looking for that because it validated you. It made you feel welcome, made you feel safe, even if it was an unsafe love situation. See how the world would tell us shit? Yeah, you got the Page of Swords, but then you saw all the bad juju being sent to you online. Like people were coming at you, sending bad juju online all the time. Took away your money. They were hacking. They actually, yep, 6 of Wands. They actually came together for that shit. Dark magic. Boop. They did. They did. Yep. See, I told you they took your money, or took your spiritual, your belief in spirituality, your spiritual abundance. They went up there and they cut it off. See, they cut it off. There's a disconnect from there to there. That's you down there. That's your. And yep, trying to put it. It was hard. It's her Connect 4. Somebody really likes playing that shit. One more, please. 144 on the clock. Thank you. But now you're holding on to that. You got it back. Now you're not letting it go. And people are going to be mad about that too, because the same pot that you're in now, like, bitches, I don't think so, G. This is mine. Is this what you don't maybe know, but people do. Everybody had their hand in this pot. And ancestors and law enforcement came down. Ancestors jumped into these motherfucking law officials' bodies and said they got to get the fuck out that pot and put everything they had there, everything they took out of there, they got to take it out. They got to put it back. And that's the judgment. That's the juju. That's what I'm saying. These are things that people, what it is that they can't take from you anymore. They're not benefiting off of your loss and your sorrow because you're not there anymore. You are impervious to their magic powers or whatever they conjured up, because they're really not powers. It's some shit they read in a book or they had to come together to do against one person, and then one person said, fuck y'all, I'm not doing that no more, and it sent out, you got on a different frequency, and it sent out the vibrations I'm always talking about, and it blew them all the way back. So now, because they can't take shit from you anymore, now they say, well, if he's gonna have everything that he manifested because he worked hard, we're just gonna talk about him like a dog. Well, then talk about me like a dog. I'll just buy more expensive headphones and tune you bitches out. That's it. We're closing the reading out. Like, share, follow, hit the notification bell. It feels good to talk about the shit because I know that this is happening to people other than myself. And I say that all the time because I mean it all the time. Whoever just said that. I don't listen. Okay? I don't come. Do you who really feels like anybody that's gone through a horrible, that is continue to be bashed, would want to come on here and put and be personal with people and be vulnerable enough to do that shit? This shit was very uncomfortable for me to do from the beginning. I'm used to it now because God prepped me for it. But anybody that thinks I'm just coming on here to just run my mouth and garner sympathy, to be honest with you, I kept doing it when wasn't nobody watching me. I don't have to garner sympathy from anybody. I'm an empath. I have my own. But y'all motherfuckers gonna need some sympathy. You're gonna hope that some jurors will be sympathetic to your ass, or that maybe the news will be more sympathetic, or they're probably gonna end up being more biased, because y'all had a lot to do with what people thought public opinion was a bitch, and it's probably the worst kind of scrutiny a person could ever be under. To become a social pariah because of lies and not anything that I've really done. Oh, that shit's about to hit y'all motherfuckers hard. And when I tell you that, DUA collective, there's gonna be more bitches stuck in the house, just more bitches stuck in the house than Passover in the Bible. There's probably be some people that are gonna starve to death. They're gonna be scared to order Uber Eats or Lyft Eats or Instacart or whatever the fuck people deliver to the house. I don't never do that shit no more because ain't nobody finna poison me. And that's exactly the reason why motherfuckers ain't gonna be, or they're gonna sit in the house and starve to be sitting there like motherfucking skeletons. Crackhead skeletons. Look scared. Because they don't want to be seen for the things that they've done or who they really are. All the projections are going back. Repulsion of projections is what is happening. That's my word. It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I hope you got something out of this. I hope it helps. Comment down below if this resonates. I love you, baby. I love you, Soul Tribe family, Spirit Guides, Spirit Teams, Law Enforcement, Ancestors. Thank you a great deal. All right, I'm out, y'all. Deuces.